Hi, I am Jamie and I'm a food addict. Welcome to my channel. I am back, guys. It has been 4 weeks since I've done a video here and I have missed you guys. And I'm coming in today because I'm realizing that, life on life's terms has kind of affected the video recording. The last 4 weeks, we've been doing like a major reno project at the house, and it's just been very loud and disruptive and just lots of things, unexpected things coming our way every day. And since I have the privilege of working from home, I'm also the person who takes the front of everything sort of coming at us regarding decisions and other things. So I'm back. And I'm really here to talk today about consistency. It's something that I realized has fallen off for me on my YouTube channel the last few weeks, but there's certain things in my recovery that I never, ever take my foot off the gas on regarding recovery. And it is consistency. It is the idea of consistency that has kept me on track from a processed food recovery perspective over the last 14 years. Every single day over the last 14 years, I have done something to move my recovery forward. Lately, in the last few years, it looks like a very, very specific morning routine that I consistently do every day. It includes journaling, it includes prayer, meditation, it includes movement, fitness, it includes some self-care time and some food prep time every morning. And this absolutely sets me up for success for the rest of the day. And consistently, each morning, I approach that time as something that I guard, and I guard very, very closely, because it's something that's very important to me and keeps me on track in my recovery. And if somebody were to ask me, Jamie, is there one word in the last 14 years that summarizes your journey? I would say it's consistency. And so I wanted to come in and talk a little bit about that word today and this theme, because it's so important to recovery. There are so many things in life that can derail our recovery. And certainly, here the last 4 weeks, a major construction project at home, certainly it can derail aspects of my recovery if I let it. But I am really pleased that overall, when I focus on being consistent with the small, simple actions that I know I need every day to succeed, then I feel like at the end of the day, okay, I've stayed on my path. And something new, like a YouTube channel here in the last few months of my life, the consistency that I need, I haven't set in yet. So let's talk about a way to overcome that. So what I realized I need to do is, I'm a big believer in, if it doesn't get scheduled, it doesn't get done. So just like in the morning routine that I have, I schedule time every morning. For me, it means getting up at 4 a.m. I'm a morning person anyway, but this absolutely is critical for me to make sure that I can do everything I need to do in the mornings. So I get up at between 4 and 4:30 every morning, and I do what I have to do to journal and meditate and pray and do my morning, fitness routine. And I'm just better for it, right? So I schedule it and I make sure that I get adequate sleep the night before by going to bed at a certain time, so I can meet that alarm in the morning. But with this channel and the lack of consistency here, I realize you've got outside factors, right? We all do. We all have life factors, things that come at us, whether it's work or kids or spouses or traffic or anything you can think of that comes at us, right? So we've got things outside of us we can't control, and we just sort of have to adjust to. And I have learned that lesson over the last 4 weeks. There are things knocking on my door at 7 a.m. That I don't even know how to address. Decisions and questions and from contractors that I'm just trying to sort of navigate, right? So there's lots of things coming at me at all different times as well. But what I find is, if I don't schedule time to do certain things, like my morning routine, like my food prep every week, like my nighttime routine, if I don't schedule time to do it, it doesn't happen. And so what I've done now is I've scheduled every week in my calendar time to do these videos, time to check in with you, time where I know I can record and I can do so in an uninterrupted fashion. And I know you guys will understand if there's lots of background noise. That's all part of the process as we're sort of under construction to make things better here and make things even more conducive to recovery overall, which is one of the goals of the project. So again, you know, when I talk about consistency and recovery, I come in to really ask you, what does consistency look like in your recovery? It doesn't have to be these big swatches of time throughout the day like I've been able to structure my day to do. It doesn't need to look like that. It can look like 5 minutes at lunch every day that you take to just be alone with your thoughts. It could look like listening to an audiobook on your way to work. It could look like taking a walk every afternoon and calling your best friend. It could look like any one of those things, right? But you do it no matter what, every particular time interval that you select, whether it's daily or weekly. I find that for me, daily works best. And there are some things that I do weekly, but for me, those really important things, I strive for consistency daily. So what are you doing and how are you scheduling into your day or your week to make sure it gets done? If you use a calendar system, like a lot of us do now in the world that we live in, put it in your phone's calendar, put it in your calendar that you use for work, even if you have to. Just sort of schedule something that you know what it means, you know what time you're taking out of your day at lunch or before work or after work to do these things, and you will reap rewards that you can't possibly imagine. So thanks for coming in. I really love this topic. And if you have any questions about consistency or you want to share what you do consistently towards your recovery from processed foods, do so in the chat and we'll have a conversation. I will see you all soon for sure. Consistency is my middle name. Take care. Thanks for coming.